Sim just made a great point. We have two things were happening simultaneously. First of all, it's National Radio Day. Everybody's celebrating.
I mean, that's why the banks are closed. There's no mail.
Very top of mind. Of course, obviously. What are we doing in here? Why are we here on National Radio Day? Gracious.
Mm-hmm.
This is the high holy day of our
We should be taking in all the free stuff.
Of course, obviously.
That's going to be handed out to DJs.
Oh, this would be perfect for a stunt boy.
Yeah.
If you had a stunt boy, you should send him around to businesses today saying, hey, I'm here for my free donut for National Radio Day. See how much. Some places, I bet they'd be confused and be like, no, just give them a donut.
Exactly. They may do that.
Others might just say, get out.
Yeah.
I started my career as a stunt boy.
Most do.
A great learning ground. Stunt boy, get out there.
Debase yourself.
Yeah, debase yourself. Take a pie to the face, whatever.
Yeah.
Wrestle in Jello, wrestle in mud.
Put on a tutu.
Put on, dress as a woman, whatever.
You haven't lived till you've been in Burger King shirtless at 6:30 in the morning.
That's right. You don't know these things.
Singing a college football anthem of some kind.
Milk a cow, whatever. We do those things. Ride on a tractor. We go out. We're in the street.
Dress as a Hooters girl.
All of these things. So it's National Radio Day, and everybody's celebrating, and you can get all sorts of great deals at places that sell radios or
Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
Yeah.
Circuit
deal.
City has some deals, I think.
Big.
Who else?
Just really big.
Stereo Sound.
Yep. Any of these places.
Over there on Broad Street. That's where I got my Alpine.
Just go. Just go. Get free Alpine today at a lot of these places.
Good news, you can still order a boombox with a radio.
Yeah, of course.
I ordered one. I have my niece's birthday coming up. I'm getting them a boombox with a CD player, and I chose the AM/FM option as well.
Love it.
Nice.
I love it. So you can get a discount on that today for National Radio Day. The other thing that's happening is a longtime dear friend of ours is starting his program to get his master's today. And he's a couple of years older than me. So I said to Chris Demm, a bit long in the tooth to be getting the master's.
Yeah, I figured you were going to judge hard on this.
He judged hard, but Big. He was also curious.
And I said, he does like a lot of sports broadcasts. I said, well, maybe he'd employ me to do that. And then I thought, if and when I ever retire from this, Biggie thinks I'll be at least 80 when this happens.
If you're lucky.
If I'm lucky. And when I retire from it, could I go to work for another different who is a radio consultant? Now, what you do there, here's National Radio Day, listen to podcasts and radio.
From everywhere.
From all over the place.
And give them, critiques.
Feedback, critiques, in a room, on a phone, in a conference call.
You could. See, here's the thing. You could do it, but it's such... It calls for diplomacy, which is not your strong suit.
Right.
Because... Now, what you could do, you could be the anonymous or the masked consultant. Like that segment blew.
That's what I'd have to do.
Fire this person. That person's terrible. Tell this person to tighten up. Exactly. Hire this person, blah, blah, blah. From anonymity, you could do it.
Could never do it in person.
But if you had to meet them in a conference room, you'd say, oh, what a show. Yeah. Listen to it on the way in. You guys are killing me. You're funny.
And I know you, if you gave them advice and they didn't take it or do it, the next time you talk, you'd have a little chip on your shoulder and you'd be secretly very upset.
Exactly. Both those things are true. Yeah. I'd have to be in a dark corner, shrouded in mystery, and just say, this show sucks. It's no good. Don't do traffic here. Fire that girl. She's no good.
Why are you doing weather? Doesn't everybody have a phone?
Are you ever live?
I don't like
but
but
a lot of that stuff is done, face to face, diplomacy style.
Oh, I love your show.
Oh my God, was that you playing Taylor Swift?
Oh my God, are you doing 10 in a row with no talk? This is going to revolutionize everything.
Wow,
it's Radio Day. Exactly. So I have to work on it. I have to do it exactly.
When you said be caller 9, I almost drove off the road.
I believed it. I believed you really wanted caller 9. That's what we do here. Biggie invented a term about 2 weeks ago, and I like it. It was, where's this man from? A-hole city. He lives in A-hole city. It goes along with audacity, which Biggie's also...
Yeah, he's kind of building a little empire.
Oh, yeah.
I think this man has real audacity. He decided for his birthday, Sean Muse is his name, he and his friends Saturday night in Boca Grande, out on the beach at night, had a few beers, going shark fishing, okay? And this is something he does. He caught a lemon shark.
Beautiful, beautiful creature.
Yes.
Do we know the size?
To me, now I haven't read the size, but it looked to be about 6 feet to me because they had video of it.
6 feet.
Wow.
I would say 5 to 6 feet. They had it up on the beach, like they had reeled in this lemon shark.
Oh, that is a pretty shark.
Don't you like it?
Yeah.
Now, what you may not know about the lemon shark is if you're down scuba diving with it, it likely will not attack you, but it has razor sharp teeth.
They're mostly mellow sharks.
They are. In fact, one time when I went scuba diving, there were sharks in the water, and the guy said they're either going to be reef sharks or lemon sharks, and both are harmless.
You don't think that's just something they tell you all so you don't freak out, do you?
Might be. Well, we were already like, what? You know, we were looking down, and they were swimming around. And the guy goes, oh, go ahead down. Those are lemon sharks.
Yeah.
They're fine.
But on the radio, he's like, Jesus Christ, that's a great white.
Jump in the water. Have a great time. I'll be mixing the rum punch.
Can you come back? I didn't hear you clear. Great white in the water. It's a reef shark. You're fine. Maybe don't splash so much.
Let me turn up the Bob Marley. We're having a great time, aren't we?
Who wants more rum punch?
That's right.
It's complimentary. Drink all you want.
Yeah, this was an island setting, and there was a shark dive nearby. Some people go out to see the sharks.
Of course.
And so the guy said, hey, the shark dive like a mile from here, so you probably see some sharks. And all of us were like, what? He's like, they're lemon sharks or reef sharks. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Yeah.
They would swim right up to you and then dart the other way. Whew. What you may not realize is they do have razor sharp teeth. So this guy, Sean Muse, who was on the beach with his friends, caught the shark. And before they were going to put it back in the water, now they're right up on the sand where the waves are just barely touching your feet. And the guy...
We got to get a picture.
Getting a picture. He's holding the shark very much alive. His mouth is being held open by the nostril. He's got it like you
by
know,
the snout?
By the snout. Like, you know, like...
So you can open the jaws.
So the jaws are open. And he's got him by the snout pulling up on it. Well, the thing flips one time, turns around, and bites him, gives him a nasty bite on the leg. And then the shark works himself back into the water. And my attitude was, good for the shark. You know, you got
Shark wins this round.
Shark won this one. The guy whose birthday it was, and that's the part Chris Demm doesn't like. Why are you celebrating a birthday? You're like 40. And he said, yeah, he got me.
We were taking the hook, and we just finished taking the hook out of his mouth. We were going to go release him, and the shark just turned and bit me.
Yeah, that's right. Just got
Is that from a hospital bed?
Mm-hmm. He's laying. They airlifted him to a hospital in Tampa, and his leg. He said he almost lost it.
Really?
Because he was bleeding out. I mean, the video does show before they turned it off, blood streaming down his leg. He's laying there in the surf. So he's like, you know, if he had gotten this artery an inch from, I'd have bled out or lost the leg. So of course he's upset. But then they were saying, well, now, do you have a license to fish these sharks? And he goes, well, I wasn't really fishing. My friends were fishing. I just took the hook out. And it's like, all right, I don't think I believe this guy. And then they said, well, would you go back and do it? And he said, of course I would.
I'd go back today if I could leave the hospital. It's, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's something that happens when you go, you know, it happens sometimes. Luckily, he only took a little bit of me and not a lot. So, you know, I'm one of the fortunate ones, and, you know, I'm a shark bite victim. A lot of good stories now.
I don't like him.
He does have stories and a scar.
I don't like him. I'll tell you the reason I don't like him. First of all, while the reporter was interviewing him, he was scrolling his phone the whole time.
Oh, bro.
In the hospital bed.
Yeah, get out of my face.
Mm-hmm. And then they ask him, how do you have a license to fish for sharks? He said, well, I don't, but it's easy to get. You just go take a class or something. It's like 30 minutes. You can do it.
Is any of this accurate? I have no idea.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Double fingers. I didn't like him at all. And it's like,
Does anybody fishing from the surf need a license?
He said,
I mean, I don't know, because every time I've gone to the beach, someone has put a line in the water.
Oh, I see it all the time.
I'm
but
sure
I
it's
don't know that
different
they have a license
in every state, but
well, he says in Florida you have to take a 30-minute class to fish for sharks from the shore, and he does not have that. But again, he wasn't fishing; his friends were fishing, and he just took.
I was just there.
I didn't like that attitude either. And the reporter said, "What do you have to say to that shark?"
And for the shark that bit him, he has a message.
See you next time.
I don't like the laugh. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy one bit. Did you hear that laugh at the end?
And for the shark that bit him, he has a message.
See you next time.
Well, I hope you do see that shark. Hope that shark goes, I remember tasting your blood, and I like that blood. I'm going to get you again. Let's see what happens.
Come on, Sean.
And listen, he is the type, he will be back out there immediately trying to catch another one. I hope he never does.
I agree. I like the shark in this situation better than the guy who got bitten.
It's very rare.
It is. His leg, they showed it had to have like stitches and staples, and he took a pretty good little hunk out of it. On land. Usually if the shark's on land,
shark
you
bite
win.
on dry land.
Yeah, you feel like you've won once you got him on the land.
Mhm.
Not in this case. There's one more animal story. Big, I'm glad you're here for this.
What?
Yeah. It says that Ozempic for dogs may be available within 3 years because our dogs are fat here in America.
We have fat pets.
Mm-hmm.
Overweight, fat pets. So there's a biotech company that's trying to come up with a chip or an implant that releases Ozempic type substance into the dog's system and can change at least 5 to 8% of their body weight. Their fat would go down. They would want to eat less. And just like Ozempic, it would have that same effect on dogs that it has on humans. They would eat less. It would process the food more slowly, and they would lose weight over time. This is coming, they think, in about 3 years. They have been studying it for the last 3 years, and they think by 2028 or 2029, they would have that solution. Pet obesity affects 60% of dogs in America. Our dogs, we have 2 dogs.
Are they proper weight?
Our older dog, Annie, is about 3 pounds overweight. Not horrible. And the vet has said, as long as it stays here, it's fine. Now, she's 13.
Yeah.
And the new dog, Franklin, who's only, 5 months old, is skinny as a rail. When I shower with him, and I do, his fur becomes wet, and you see how absolutely thin he is. Yeah.
I think people expect me to have a fat dog.
I do. Yes, I do.
But my dog has always been a healthy weight and has always been healthy. And people will say when they see her, wow, she's skinny. I take it as a shot at me because they expect I'm fat that my dog is fat as well.
Well, remember, this segment began when Chris Kelly said, Biggie, I'm glad you're here for this.
Yeah.
I want you.
Ozempic for dogs is coming.
Yeah,
Still no cure for cancer.
Yeah. No.
Right. But Ozempic for dogs.
Yeah. My dog's always been into healthy weight. They always say, and believe me, even the vet's like, yeah, she's at a good weight. And then they look at me and they're like, you're not.
Right. Remember, our dogs have to work for every morsel of food they get. If they don't do something good, they don't get fed.
That's right.
Either one? I thought Mama Dog had privileges.
Mama Dog, older dog, Annie, used to just get a bowl of food, which she would turn her nose up at. I mean, not turn her nose up, but she would graze throughout the day. She never wolfed it down. Puppy dog would wolf it down, except we give it to them in puzzle form. They have to figure out how to get the food. And that's made the older dog more interested, and I think it good for her cognitive because she has to figure out how to get the food now, and she's much more interested. The younger dog is like, he doesn't know any better. He doesn't even know there's a bowl of food, so he has to.
He doesn't know he's being tortured.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah, what if we started doing that to the elderly? Like at the homes. Like, before they can eat, we sit a Rubik's Cube down in front of them.
There's Jell-O in the middle. Oh, Christ.
All right, Papaw, figure this out, and then you'll get your meal. I haven't eaten in 3 days. I guess somebody should work a little harder then, huh?
Start with the edges and work to the middle. Oh, God. Just give me my baked chicken.
No.
No.
You earn every bite of food you get. Yes. To the elderly and the infirm, I want this done.
Uh-huh.
And I think it would be a great thing for Americans.
Can I at least have an Ensure?
No.
No.
If you figure out how to get it, you can. Go through this maze, old man. Yeah, maybe you can get your Ensure.